join us next week, March 31st. Our topic, I like them, but how many kids? What is your limit? March is Women History Month, and we're highlighting Vanessa Lynn Williams, born March 18, 1963. She is an American singer, actress, producer, and former fashion model. In 1983, she became the first African-American woman crowned Miss America. 7 weeks before the end of her reign, however, a scandal arose when Penthouse magazine bought and published nude photographs of Miss Williams. She relinquished her title and was succeeded by the first runner-up, Suzette Charles of New Jersey. Williams rebounded by launching a career as an entertainer, earning multiple Grammy, Emmy, and Tony Award nominations. A letter of thanks. I want to thank the Let's Stay Together talk show for letting me ride on the McCain Train, and also Can TV for allowing me a platform. Check out Everyone Has a Story TV talk show, Season 7 on Can TV this spring. Marcus Jones says the reason for his show, Everyone Has a Story, is to educate and inform people within the community because they need healing and love, and he believes everyone has a story. Everyone Has a Story TV show is going to bring all of that and much more to the community. So look forward to some great guests who are coming on to tell their stories, from inspirational stories, some sad stories, and we are going to have some exciting stories too. And some super guest hosts. We are going to touch just about every corner base that can be touched and to be touched to help the community and their families. So tune in this spring on Can TV. Visit www.cantv.org for dates and times. Also, check out Marcus Jones' website, www.marcusjonesstory.com, where you can see Marcus' story, trailers from the past shows, pictures, and to schedule speaking engagements. Love you from Marcus Jones. Looking for a great cause? Help New Faith Church International fight against Ebola. Go to Amazon to support the Joseph assignment. Go to www.smile.amazon.com. Right after our show, you can tune in to hear more great preaching at New Faith Baptist International Church with Reverend Dr. Alexis Felder. This broadcast comes on every Tuesday at 9 p.m. at WYJS. This concludes the Let's Stay Together talk show announcements.
Now here is the Let's Stay Together show with Reverend Ricardo McCain and author Brenda McCain, helping you to rebuild your relationships with God.
Hey, we're right back to the last half hour of the Let's Stay Together show. We've been having an awesome time, and I'm actually getting a chance to speak a little bit now. This is Team Light, Team Dark, Team Sisterhood. Yeah, baby, this has been an awesome show. We've got some callers. I want to see if they're still there. Hey, Danae, are you still out there? Okay, Kelly, are you still out there? Kelly going once.
Yes.
Hey,
Hello?
Kelly, how you doing, man? Hey, it's a brother. All right, Kelly, how you doing? Welcome to the Let's Stay Together show. Talk to me, man. What you got to say?
What's going on? Being a darker guy, I think it's everything. It's like a fad. Growing up, being a dark.
Okay. So for some reason he was saying growing up dark and he just got cut off. So Bernard, call us back. Danae, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay.
Somehow I got disconnected.
Yeah, Danae, talk to me real quick about the subject we're talking on.
Oh, my goodness. You all are bringing back some really tough memories for me. And I'm telling you, this subject just infuriates me because it's so unnecessary. But, of course, I'm a lighter complexion woman. And growing up, I was called light bright, damn near white. Got into I don't know how many fights. Now, of course, I can't control how I look. So in grammar school through high school, I got into fights because of how I looked. And I think it's just really sad because growing up, there were so many of my sisters, because at the end of the day, we are all sisters, let me make that point, that I admired that were darker, really attractive and beautiful. And I think that it goes back to your point of what you said and how we really change this. It does definitely start in the home, but also we don't need to perpetuate these stereotypes and buy in to these stereotypes. And I'm glad you made the point, too, about a certain percentage of this is personal preference, but we need to stop and look at how much is personal preference versus how much was ingrained in us that are lies that we were brought up on as well.
Hey, Janae, I want you to hold on because we and talk with us. We got some couple of more people here. Baby, go ahead and talk. Janae, you going to hold on the line with us?
Sure.
Okay. Go ahead.
King.
Now, if you got to go. I understand, but come on.
Yes, I do have something to say. I want to hit on the topic of white supremacy because I think as a race we have a lot of self-hatred, and we've been taught to strive after what the white man has. Have his big house, have his fancy car, and usually what comes with it is have that white wife. And I think that's something that's going on with our men and why they are now going to foreign women, because I'm a light-skinned woman. I Googled about 2 weeks ago, why do successful black men date outside of their race? And I'm saying from experience, I know some dark-skinned women who feel as if they're not desired. As a light-skinned woman, I feel like sometimes I'm not even desired just because as a race we have so much hate. So I really think we should have a show with the brothers and just take a moment and reflect on why do you have that self-hate? Because you know what? You're dark-skinned, and it was a man who said to me, he was dark, and he said, I want to lighten my family up. Do not date me because I'm a light-skinned woman and I can offer your children a lighter complexion. I am more than my DNA. I am more than my complexion, and I want a lot of guys to realize that your mother was dark. How dare you discriminate against the person who birthed you into this world? How dare you and at the end of the day, you are a victim of white supremacy, whether you believe it or not. Understand some people have preferences, but at the end of the day, where was your foreign women when Trayvon Martin got killed? Were they marching for you? And I'm not saying they're not out there, and I'm not against interracial relationships, but I'm just saying we have to stop having this self-hate because it's killing us as a culture. And I love dark-skinned women. I'm not in that way, but I just wish more men valued them. And I wish a lot of men would stop putting light-skinned women on this pedestal. Okay? It's about the inside. It's not about the out. Let's stop falling victim of white supremacy. You can have that big house, that fancy car, the fancy job, and still have a beautiful black queen by your side, regardless of what it is. And know your child is going to come out beautiful because of the features it has and the qualities that you have trained that child, not because it's light or dark, because beauty will fade.
So, tell us what
she got to get an amen.
Wait a minute. Can you tell us what you really think?
I'm keeping it real because I feel as if I have been put on a pedestal and I don't like it. And I'm even just want to relate just as black women in general. Sometimes I wonder, do my men even want me as a light-skinned woman? Sometimes I don't feel like I'm good enough because when you look at the athletes, they don't even want light-skinned black women. They want foreign mixed. They want lighter and lighter and lighter. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but they predict in the year 2050 that most people are going to be mixed. And I think a lot of it is because we just don't like ourselves. We don't want our children to have the same struggles as us. So we feel as if let's stop procreating with our own kind and let's get with someone else because deep down you hate who you are. So take a look at yourself in the mirror and really figure out your intentions.
Okay, so, don't start hugging. I just love Miss T and King. You didn't preach. I done broke
You've
in.
heard the
I'm
views
sorry.
of T and King on the Let's Stay Together show.
I want to go to the right here and calm myself down because I think I corrupted her. She was so quiet and just Miss Mary, you have a story about children I want you to share.
I do have a story about my children, but I want to backtrack just real quick to comment on something she said about going forward. We are, I guess in the future we will have more mixed race families, but I think it's for two reasons. Partly what you said, but also because on the flip side, we obviously are doing something correct, and that's people are not just seeing color. People are mixing. I mean, in my case, I have 3 beautiful daughters. My husband is definitely team dark, no question about it. But I have 3 brown-skinned daughters, and I had one of mine come to me and say, I really love the color of my skin. And it's because we lift them up and have always told them, you're beautiful, and it's not you're beautiful because you're brown. You're beautiful because of who you are, and you're beautiful because of what we're teaching you and to be a good person. You know what I mean? And they're open to, their friends, my friends, we're a kaleidoscope of races, ethnicities, even my family now. We're just a rainbow, But for me,
rainbow.
Right, for me, like Brenda said, I guess I am kind of in the middle, but I never really think about it. When I look in the mirror, I just see me, but when I look down here, I see dark. And so when people still today say, oh, you're light, and it's like, who are they talking about? What do you mean? Someone referred to my husband as your light-skinned wife, and he was like, who, me? What are you talking about?
Right.
But, I just think it is important, like she said before, it starts at home as parents, as family members, just lifting each other up and showing love. And I just want to comment one more time. Someone in the first hour had commented about her coworker who is dark-skinned, and she would always say, I love being dark. It does come from inside. And what I was thinking is she should ask her the question, well, why do you keep saying it? It's like she has to reaffirm to herself that she loves herself, because of probably her previous experiences, And one other comment, and then I'll pass the mic. Another panelist, she was saying when she goes on job interviews, she's confident, she knows her stuff, she's intelligent. And that was my instance, too. When I was younger, I would go on job interviews, and I got practically every job, almost every job I interviewed for, but it's because I walked in with confidence. And it's not because of the color of my skin, but it's because of who I felt I was inside, And I had someone say, oh, you got that job because you're light-skinned. I was like, really? That's what you think? But she was a dark-skinned sister, and she had experienced prejudices because of the color of her skin. And it's like, no, but I felt offended. It's like, how dare you take away from my, abilities, But, everybody has their experiences, and that's what they bring to the table. And we just have to continue to lift one another up,
Well, I appreciate that, Mary. I wish everybody feel that way, but they don't.
I know.
And we have to work on each other. Miss Jennifer here. Pass that mic on over to Jennifer. She did an excellent interview along with Felicia and Miss T.N. King. So tell us a little bit something about your beautiful light skin.
Well, my beautiful light skin was gifted to me by my beautiful light-skinned mother. However, a lot of people may look at this beautiful light skin and not realize how hard it is for me, that I've worked for everything I got. I went to school just like everybody else. I am kind. I do things. I give out of my kindness of my heart. I work in the medical field. And out of the kindness of my heart, I make sure my patients are well taken care of. I make sure my child is well taken care of. I will give the shirt off of my back if I need to give the shirt off of my back because you don't have one. And to be referred to as someone's trophy because of what I looked like and the length of my hair, yeah, I did take a little offense to that. I am no one's trophy because of these things. I am a trophy because I was raised to be a trophy. My father and my mother instilled in me that I am kind, I am beautiful, I am intelligent. My child was raised because he is mine. We do not see color. We see people. That is who and how you should see people. You should never look at somebody and say, oh, she is sedity because she's light-skinned, or oh, she is evil because she is black. You look at someone and you see her because she is beautiful. She is my sister. I'm looking at her. Just because she's light-skinned, I don't care. She's my sister. We are all sisters. So don't ever, ever, ever again refer to someone as a trophy because of what they look like. No. You refer to every woman in this world, in your life, as a trophy because they were raised to be the women who raised you, who birthed you, who carried you, who can teach